Hello everyone, we have a new replay commentary. So, um, this is a 2 versus 2. The game played on Game Ranger, and I'm just gonna start and introduce the teams. So, I'm playing as Scipiis. I have standard build with 14 urban cohorts and 6 Praetorian cav. I'm playing alongside with Diomidis from the Greek clan, who is playing as Carthage, and he has 3 slingers and 17 sacred band infantry. So interesting build. So that's the reason why he's gone to this build is because our opponents gone double Macedon. So who are our opponents? Also representing the Greek clan GREEK-IRAKLIS, unusual name on Rome Total War these days. GREEK-IRAKLIS is playing with Macedon, and he has 4 Christian archers and should be 16 royal pikemen. 2, 5, 7, 10, yeah, 16 royal pikemen. GREEK-IRAKLIS is allied with Cleomenes, another Greek clan member, even the Greek clan leader. And he has 2 Christian archers, 4 companion cavalry, and 14 royal pikemen. Interesting build from the Macedonian part. I think so. They can play it in. They can come up with 2 army builds. Either they go cavalry and try to kill my infantry, but it's still a little bit difficult to predict what the opponents will bring. I think so. If Carthage would bring cavalry as well, then it wouldn't make a big of a difference. They would lose infantry fight, they would lose their cav. So I think they try to go heavy on infantry, but still we've got a huge advantage. Because also we've gone heavy on the infantry, specifically Diomidis. He got pretty strong 17 sacred band infantry, which can easily kill all these Macedonian units. Even can still have some to move on Clio. So we can see Dio is being aggressive. A little bit aggressive, I would say, not that much. He's just attacking those units. Meanwhile, I'm also advancing alongside him, and I just want to pillar first. I don't want to just go aggressive engagement. I want to take my time, pillar. I mean, Macedonian players, they won't be. They will always wait to attack, unless they have another option or another plan. But usually they will be playing defensive. So as a Roman player, you have to get best out of your pillar. This is what I'm trying to do. So Dio is flanking with 8 of his sacred bands. Meanwhile, he's pushing with the others. So another good move with Cleo. By Cleo, I think he kind of tried to block me here, and then engage some of these sacred bands, and also hope for the GREEK-IRAKLIS to support him. Kind of good positional advantage he got on this part, and as you can see, he already managed to rout one of Dio's sacred bands. I don't think Dio was ready for this move. So the Royals caught these guys in an unusual, in a bad position, let's put it this way. So seeing that the Cleo is supporting GREEK-IRAKLIS in this engagement, I sent 6 of my infantry to right and try to throw the pillar again. But Dio cannot do this. Dio either can just stand away and let me pillar, and then we engage at the same time, or if he's that close, so he has to engage those units, because if he's too much close, then you don't do anything. The Royals will just kill you with their long pikes. But yeah, I mean, still, either way it works. So we're currently doubling Cleo. Meanwhile, Iraklis is shooting with his Christians. These engaged units, I think? No? This unit. Yeah, he's getting pretty good kills on them. So as they have the range, he puts them into tight formation. He didn't get much of a damage on those units, only one. So you can just put on the tight formation, get a good shots on our units. We are not using our cavalry. My plan is to be defensive with my cavalry. I mean, think that our infantry are superior, we can still win it. I'll just try to use my cavalry to defend my infantry from possible cavalry attacks. And if we manage to engage most of those units, maybe after that I can use those units, the cavalry units, to hit behind the Macedonian pikemen. Anyways, so again, the Macedonians are being defensive. We are going heavy on Clio on this part currently. I'm pushing from both sides. Then Iraklis finally sends some 4 infantry and he keeps them behind. They are not engaged. And this can still work. These infantry of ours, even though they kill them, they will be pretty tired. So it will be a little bit more difficult to kill those, but still. Nothing much is going on, it's just the infantry fight currently. And I split my cavalry up. I think I wanted to kill those archer units, but the thing is, okay, you can see the cavalry hit on my engaged infantry by Clio's cavalry, but this cavalry might get routed. No, it didn't get routed. So that's the thing with flanking around the pikes. So you cannot just you have to be careful. I mean, you cannot just go with all your cavalry force on one flank, because the enemy cavalry will just come behind a few units and make the hits. So I just wanted to split them to balance both sides. Even if he wants to push one of my cavalry units, then I can send the reinforcements. Seeing that his cavalry is away, now I can be a little bit more aggressive with my infantry. I moved 3 of my infantry to behind of their lines, and I start to push. So as soon as I get a couple of routes, I just want to get best out of this moment and push as hard as I can. Moral drop, vulnerable pikes, so I can get good route. I caught one companion. For some reason these 2 cavalry units are out of the battle now. So yeah, I just realized and then returned them. Another cavalry hit coming on this royals. Should be making a good route here. And I actually have to use this cavalry to block companions. Yeah, the companions made a hit on the sacred bands. They're shaken but didn't get a route. And one of the companions routed. So yeah, I managed to do some damage on this flank of theirs. Now I don't want to stop, I just want to push aggressively. If I win, then no matter what is happening to Clio, this infantry won't be a big problem. But it is still good that just to secure it, I have to protect these sacred bands. So yeah, the general units must be dead. One of them got routed. The other one will probably rout as well. They don't have much archer units left. We still have ammo on the slingers. Clio is hitting one of the sacred bands right now, and he should be getting a rout. No, he didn't. Yeah, that should be it. Okay. I'll just randomly try to update the videos on the channel. Sometimes I can't always just upload very intense battle. I mean, in this case, in this battle we didn't have much of the things going on. At the end of the day, we had a big, how do you say it, faction advantage. Rome beats Macedon, Carthage beats Macedon. So for experienced players, this matchup is must win. But still, I think double Macedon should try to. I mean, my opinion is the Macedonian players in this matchup has to go the cavalry. I know what was their idea, but I don't think that will always work in the long run, unless your opponents don't make any stupid mistakes. It is very difficult to win the infantry engagement for the Macedonian players. So I think going to cavalry and trying to find the weaknesses, harassing our lines would work much better. And considering Dio didn't get any cavalry units, then having 12 cavalry units, for example, on their side would make it a little bit more difficult for me. So Dio wouldn't be able to use all of his infantry to push, so he had to reserve some to protect me. But even in that case, we have the faction advantage. But still, I think that would give them a little bit more chance to change the result of the game. Anyways, that's it. That would be interesting also to see what do you think about the battle. GG's for all the players, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.